Do you want to grow your personal brand? YouTube is the number one place you have to be if you want to be seen as an authority in your industry. I built my personal brand off of YouTube, and I want to teach you how you can do the same thing.
So you may know me from my YouTube channel. I have over 2 million subscribers, closing in on 300 million views. And I am passionate about helping thought leaders, experts, geniuses like you get what's in your head and out there into the world. Now, YouTube is not an easy game, but it's one of the best places to be. I think if you want to build a long-term brand, it's the number one place to be. And in today's video, I'm going to walk you through why it's so important, how you can start winning on YouTube, how you can start making money on YouTube as well, and turn that idea that you have, that mission that you have, into something that pays you and they can have a big impact with as well. I want you this to give out when you get 1 million subscribers. I want you to have one of these. I want to build up a lot of people to get their 1 million subscriber button as well. And so I'm going to hop into my computer and I'm going to take some notes, share them with you, and hopefully we'll learn through this process as well. Here's my channel for those of you who may not be as familiar. We got 2.03 million subscribers. Let's see how many views we're at right now. 295 million views on the videos. It's crazy. 295 million people. Like, it's even hard to imagine reaching those kind of numbers. I imagine, what if Martin Luther King had YouTube? What kind of impact could he have had, right? And I think all of you, I think you watching, you watching, you have a similar message as Martin Luther King did. But now I want to give you a bigger microphone. I want to give you a megaphone to broadcast to the world and have a big impact. So let me load up a notepad here and we'll take some notes as we go along. YouTube is the best place to spread your message. And there's a couple of big reasons why, okay? Number one, your content lives forever. Content lives forever. What you post on YouTube will live forever, where it's the only social media platform where that is true. If you look at Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snap, everything else, the content disappears. It's gone. You post it, and yes, it can maybe still live there, but nobody's going back 2 days on your Instagram content, let alone 2 weeks or 2 months or 2 years. I've been making videos since April 2009. Let me see. Can I show you? I'm on my channel here. Let's go back. Let's look. Videos. We got videos. There's a sneak peek of what's coming up. Let's go back. Uploads. And then let's go back. Sort by date. Oldest. Look at this. Look at this. 10 years ago, April 2009 was my first video. Walt Disney, 119,000 views. It was my very first video, April 2009. It's a really bad video. You should definitely go back and watch it. Let me show you what it looked like. This is funny to watch. Let's load this. Let's load this video. Look at how old that looks. Look at me. Where am I? I'm coming up soon. Look at that. Look at that guy. Wow. Look at that guy. Had a lot more hair. Was nervous sitting down in a suit. But this video was made April 14, 2009. 119,000 views. And it's still getting me views. It's still getting me traction. It's still getting me attention. 10 years later, right? Let's bring this notepad back. 10 years later, content lives forever. Your content lives forever. And so if you say, hey, I want to build a brand and sell it in 3 months, okay, YouTube's not the place for you. Go somewhere else. But if you still want to be doing this in a year, in 2 years, in 5 years, in 10 years, YouTube has to be your home. Nobody's going back on your podcast. Nobody's going back on your Instagram, but they will on YouTube. Your content lives forever. YouTube will keep recommending to people forever. So every piece of video that you make up, imagine it's this brick. And you're building this giant platform that just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Where every other platform, you post the content, but as soon as you stop posting, you're irrelevant. And so I want to create work that lasts forever, right? The message you have is important. In 5 years, it's still going to be important. And so if you have a message that has to get out there, then YouTube needs to be your place. Okay, so that's number one. Your content lives forever. Number two, YouTube is also the only platform that pays you. So YouTube platform that pays you. You want to make money? It's important. Making money is important. It shouldn't be your number one goal. There's something above making money, but it has to be in your top 5. Making money has to be in your top 5, or you're not going to make money, or it's going to be this part-time thing that you do forever instead of being able to quit your job, do this thing full-time, build a team, scale it. Imagine if you had 1, 10, 50, 100, 500 people working for you on your business. How much greater could your impact be? How much further could your message spread? You have to learn how to make money. And YouTube is the only place that actually pays you. If you look at all the other platforms, Twitter, Snap, Instagram, you're not getting paid to post there. Now, you could do business development as a result of them looking at your content. You can make money and be seen as the expert, but that works on YouTube as well. Plus, YouTube pays you. YouTube will pay you every month for creating content on the platform. Now, you need to have a certain minimum threshold, starting with 1,000 subscribers. But after that, YouTube starts paying you every single month. So YouTube not only allows your content to live forever, but it starts paying you forever. That content from 10 years ago, this one right here, let's load it up. This one right here, that video is still making me money. I get paid every month because of this video for something that I did 10 years ago. Sound good? You need to get on there too, right? I think it's important that you can learn how to make money from your ideas, because that allows you to build your organization, that then allows you to hire a team, that then allows you to have a much bigger impact as well. So YouTube is the only place where, one, your content lives forever, and two, they pay you. Three, they have the best data analytics. Let me put that in there. Best data analytics. And what I mean by this is YouTube will tell you where your content's not working. YouTube will tell you when something is not working out for you. And so they have this beautiful graph called the audience retention curve. And in that graph, it shows you where your videos are falling off. It shows you where people stopped watching. It shows you where it's not working out for you anymore. And so a normal graph will start at 100%. That means everybody's watching your video at the start, but then they'll slowly decrease. And at 10 seconds, maybe 90% of people are still around. In 20 seconds, maybe 80% of people are still around. But then you see some giant drop, like you lose 40% in one spot. Whatever you did there sucks, right? Go back, watch the video, fix it, so next time you don't do the same thing. No other platform really gives it to you in as strong a way. So if your Instagram post isn't doing well, you don't know why. You just know it didn't do well. Is it the pictures? Is it the colors? Is it the headlines? Is it the description? Is it the tags that you're using? Like, what's wrong? YouTube tells you what's wrong. It'll tell you where in your video people are leaving, and so you can fix it. But then you'll also have this magical spot where it stops dropping. It'll be this flat line. Instead of it going down all the time, it'll be a flat line, which means, let's say it's at 70%. People are still watching. So 70% of people are still watching at 1 minute. Then at 110, it's still 70. And 120, it's still 70. And 130, it's still 70. That means is people aren't leaving, right? It means people love that content. Whatever you're making there is fire, right? Keep doing content like that. And then every now and then you'll see it go up, 71, 72, 73. What's happening? How is that possible? It means people are rewinding your video. They're rewinding the video to see what you said. That's the best content, right? And so that gives you learnings, gives you lessons on how to create better content just by looking at the data and showing you what's working and what's not. And then it also allows you to take that fire piece of content and cut it and put it to the other platforms. That 45 seconds of magic of gold, that's what you cut and put to Twitter and put to Instagram and put to LinkedIn and put to the other platforms. And so YouTube, one, let's look at it here. One, your content lives forever. Your content lives forever. Two, it's the only platform that pays you, triple exclamation point. And three, it gives you the best data analytics of any platform around. Now, what's the thing that prevents growth? Prevents not even growth, prevents you from starting. What prevents you from starting? One, you're afraid. You're afraid, right? Fear. Two, judgment. Did I spell it right? Judgment. Three, gear. Four, excuses, right? Time, money, etc. Most people focus on the wrong things. If you are a thought leader, if you're an expert, if you have ideas that can change the world, all I care about from you is that you have great ideas. I want to learn from your ideas and have them help me in my life. Nobody's watching your videos because of the fancy editing that you have, or because you have a theme song at the beginning or not. Now, if you are in the video production business, then your videos need to look fire. They need to be amazing. They need to look like $1 million, right? But if you're not, if you're a thought leader, if you're an expert, I'm not coming to you to coach me based off of if you have a visual intro with a sound effect or not. I'm coming to you based on what's in here, your ideas, your knowledge, right? Your mindset. I want to see the world like you see the world. I want to think like you think. That's what's most important. And so the good news is, let me get my phone. You just pull up your phone and you start recording because you have the knowledge. So stop paying attention to the gear. Stop making excuses. Stop being afraid. You do scary things. You love scary things. What's the opposite of scary? Comfortable. You're in your comfort zone. You want to stay there all the time? No. There's nothing in your calendar that scares you. You don't like your life. You're on a mission. Doing something big requires courage, requires you to jump into the things that you're afraid of. So it's time to get out of the zone of making excuses of how you don't have the people around you and the knowledge and the skill set, and just go off and start doing it. Right? That is the most important thing. You need to start building momentum. The only thing missing is not lack of ideas. It's lack of momentum. You just haven't started. You got to take that first step. Most people, when they first make videos, you might spend 20 minutes actually recording the video, but then 4 or 5 hours editing the video. So much work to make videos. You're training the wrong skill. If you don't have ambitions to be a world-class video editor, then you're training the wrong skill. You focus on the wrong thing. You're spending 5 hours on the thing that you don't want to do or get good at, and 20 minutes on the thing that you actually want to be great at. You need to flip it. You need to spend 5 hours making a video, getting used to getting ideas out of your head and into a video camera, and then 20 minutes editing it, if anything at all. Because once you're doing live stuff, when you're doing live shows, interviews, podcasts, you're asked to be a special guest, you're doing your own workshops, you're speaking from the stage, there are no edits, there are no redos. If you train yourself that you can only make content when it's perfectly edited, then you'll never be great when you're getting on stage because you're actually training the wrong skill. Your goal should be to get in front of a camera, pull it up, make a 10-minute video without needing any edits. Now, you may not be there yet, but that should be your ambition. Because that skill set, whether YouTube disappears in 20 years or not, that skill set, the ability to speak in front of a camera and deliver a message that doesn't need a lot of editing, will serve you for life. Because in 20 years, 30 years, when it's hologram you beaming into people's houses and rooms and offices, it's still you just talking to a camera and being able to deliver a message quickly, efficiently, effectively. Okay? So that's what prevents you from getting started. We know why we need to be on YouTube. I want to give you some growth tips. I want to help you build and scale your channel quickly. I want to make this session valuable for you. So let's talk growth tips. Growth tips, okay? Number one, we want to play for suggested, not search. Most people think search is the game, and YouTube is the world's second largest search engine, but the game on YouTube is not search. The game on YouTube is suggested. What is suggested? I'll show you. Let me go to my computer here. Suggested are these down the side. These are the videos that you want to be playing. This is where you want to be ranking, right? So there I have a video here. I've got this Walt Disney video here, right? There's a bunch of other people's channels. This one here, right? That's where you want to play. Because what happens is somebody will go into search and they'll type one thing in. They'll type one thing into the search engine, and then they'll find one video. But then they will watch 7 more videos from suggested, from the videos that show up down the side and at the bottom. And so your game is not winning search because that's not where all the views are, right? If somebody watches one video and then 7 more after, only 1 out of 8 views in that scenario are from search. The other 7 are suggested. That's where you need to be winning. And so stop focusing on getting the right keyword in the title and focus on search. Focus on instead, how do I win suggested? So a couple examples. One would be, I want to have a similar thumbnail. So, if you see this, you know that that's an Evan Carmichael thumbnail, right? Even though this is an old video that we then go back and redid, that's an Evan Carmichael thumbnail, right? This is a test of a thumbnail. That's a new style that we're testing out. We'll see if it works or not. Here's another Evan Carmichael thumbnail. I need to know what your video looks like so that when I come to your channel and I see one video and I see more down the side, I know that that's your video, right? So that's one quick strategy used, but we're playing for suggested. Make titles and thumbnails that will get people to click, that are interesting, more than keyword stuff in your search terms in there, because the game is not search. Okay, number 2, 10-minute videos. YouTube right now really heavily favors it. I would encourage everybody to make 10-minute videos. If you're in the thought leadership space, it also pays you more money. YouTube can run a mid-roll ad on the videos, where in the middle of the video they'll play an ad. Not all the time, but it's an option to opt into. But if it's 9:59, they can't run that ad. If it's 10 or 10:01, they can. And so if you want to get ranked, if you want to get views, if you want to make more money, look for 10-minute plus videos. Go to your own YouTube homepage and look at, just see what's showing up there. There are no short videos. There's nothing that's a 3-minute video unless it's a music video. It's a music video because people are clicking refresh and they're watching that video and listening to it over and over and over and over and over again. They're not doing that with most videos. They're likely not going to do that with your content. If you say, hey, Evan, people are going to watch this all day long and refresh it like crazy, great, then make a 3-minute video. Otherwise, you want to go longer, and especially past 10, because you can get that mid-roll ad dollars coming in. Because I want to see you make money. You got to make money from this, right? So that you can afford to fund this and keep spreading your mission, right? Money's in your top 5, it's just not number 1. And then I'm going to give you a thought leadership, let's call it a template, thought leadership template. So when you're creating content, how do you talk for 10 minutes and make it something that's really valuable? Well, I go through this format and I teach my students how to do this, but I'll give you a quick, rough overview of the starting. Most videos suck at the beginning. Most videos, if you watch on YouTube, will be, hey guys, welcome back. It's me. And no, gone. People are kicking off to another video. They don't want to watch that. Most of your views should come from people who don't know you. They don't know you yet. 83% of my traffic right now is from people who are not subscribed to my channel. And I have 2 million subscribers. 83% are not subscribed to my channel. That means your channel is growing. That's a good signal. If you're only talking to people who already know you, then your channel is dying. So don't start with something, hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to what? It's my first time seeing your stuff. Instead, use this formula. And I'll rush through it quickly here. I talk about it more in different programs, but let me give you the quick overview so that you have something to work with. 1, powerful opinion. Hit me with a powerful opinion that you care about, that makes me take notice. 2, explain what that is. Give me more context. 3, raise the stakes. Make me care. Make it painful. Make me want to take action right now. That if I don't do something right now, my world's going to fall apart. Because people will get a little bit motivated from your video, but then go do something else and then forget about it and stay in mediocrity. And your job as an expert, as a thought leader, as a genius, is to push them out of their comfort zone and force them to take action for their own good, right? Powerful opinion, context sentence, raise the stakes. 4, tell me a story. Your story, a client's story, a friend's story, something in the news, in the media, something, some kind of story. Then 5, give me 3 tips on how to get out of it. So the first 4 parts are just building me up, just getting me to the point where I am, and I'm listening as a viewer. I'm listening to you, I'm watching you, I'm there with you emotionally. Then step number 5 is give me your 3 tips. How do I get out of it? What are your suggestions to help me? Please help me. Get me out of this situation. Most people lead with the tips, and it's a problem because if you lead with the practical first, people say, okay, that makes sense, but they don't do anything because you didn't touch their heart. You got to lead with emotion. You got to make me care first, and then I'm going to take action on it. People know what they need to do, right? You might have some advanced tips and knowledge, awesome, but a lot of people know what they need to do. They're not willing to do it because you haven't emotionally connected to them yet. That's your job. You're a genius. You're an expert. You want to help people. You want to serve. You got to connect to them first emotionally, and then give them the value to help them get out of it, whatever hole that they're in, right? So step 5 is going through your 3 tips. And then you wrap it up, tie it back into the powerful message at the beginning and why it's so important that they need to take action right now. That's a good 10-minute video. Follow that thought leadership practice, that template. It'll serve you. It'll help you. It'll spread your message. Okay. Now let's talk about money. You want to make money? Let's talk about making money off of YouTube, because I think that's pretty important. 1, you want to look at high value CPM. So Google has a tool called the keyword. Let me type it in here. Google Keyword Planner. Google Keyword Planner. And what it does is it shows you how much money you can make from different topics. So within your niche, you can type in the keywords that most relate to what you're going to talk about, and it'll show you which topics pay well and which ones don't. And it's all over the place. I've seen keywords be as low as 20 cents per 1,000 views. That means you make 20 cents for every 1,000 views you get on your videos, all the way up to over $1,000. It's crazy. I've seen some keywords that are over $1,000. That means you make $1 for every view that you get on your video. So it's such a big range. How much can you make on YouTube? Depends on what you're talking about, because it's all over the map. Now, YouTube, when I said back up here, right? Back up here, that YouTube's the only place that pays you. They have millions of advertisers who are advertising against videos just like yours. They also have a giant sales team that are out trying to recruit more advertisers. But those advertisers care about different topics. And so making sure that even within your niche, you don't want to talk about, and this is where the authentic, ethical part has to come out. Don't make a video only because it's going to make you money, right? Money has to be in your top 5, but it's not number 1. It's not the sole reason that you're making a video. If you're only making it to make money, don't make that video. But can it give you guidelines for what type of video that you can make, right? So if you're putting in your keywords and something pops up, so we're looking at this one here, right? High value CPMs. CPM means cost per 1,000, meal 1,000. And you see what keywords pop up, see which ones pay you the most, and then say, can I say something about that topic or not? Do I have anything that I can contribute to that conversation? A lot of times it's yes, because you're an expert, because you have knowledge, because you know what you're talking about. You just didn't think, oh, I should make a video on that topic. So let the money also help dictate some of your content decisions, so that when you make content, you're not making 20 cents for every 1,000 views. You're making a lot more. Maybe not the 1,000 for 1,000 views, but you can make a lot more. Okay, next, we want to get people off of YouTube. So I want to get people from YouTube to an email list for you. So give them some kind of bonus, some kind of value, something free that if they watch the video, they're going to then say, wow, this person's amazing. I want to sign up, right? So whatever video you have, give them some kind of bonus video, an unlisted video, a 7 ways to do XYZ that you mention in your video as a free offer. Say, hey, if you like this video, I've got a 7 ways to do this. There's a link in the description below. Go check it out. I want to get people from my video YouTube channel into an email list. Why? The way YouTube works with its algorithm is whenever you're doing any kind of video, it goes to a percentage of your subscribers first, then another percentage. If they like it, it goes to more subscribers. If they like it, it goes to all your subscribers. And if they like it, then it goes out to the YouTube world and you start bringing a lot of new people. So your subscribers have to like your video for it to get reach. A huge mistake that so many YouTubers make is when you do a promotional video, when you do an announcement video, when you're trying to sell something, it goes to a percentage of your audience. They don't like it because it's an ad, it's a promo. And so it never then goes to the rest of your subscribers and it never hits the YouTube world. So you don't want to be selling in your YouTube videos. You want to be giving value. You want to be building your authority, your reputation. Whenever you have something to sell, you want to put it on your email list. How do you get people to your email list? From your YouTube videos. Right? So there's some evergreen bonus content that you can give people inside your videos that then leads them to a landing page. You give them the bonus, make it awesome. It's free and it's awesome. It's got to really help them, right? Even this video right here is free. It's free, right? And hopefully you're getting some already awesome value. Even if you never do anything with me again, hopefully you get some value that helps you grow your YouTube channel. So you need to get people off of YouTube and onto an email list. And then number 3 is show me what you're doing. So whatever you want to make money at, you want to make money coaching, show me you coaching. You want to make money speaking, show me you speaking. You want to make money with your book, show me you writing the book. Whatever you want to get paid to do, show me you doing it. So coaching is a great example. I was talking to a woman earlier today. She has a coaching business for new moms. Awesome. So I want to see you coaching new moms. You can use the thought leadership template that I talked about up here, right? Growth tips, thought leadership template. You can use that as your standard 10-minute piece of content. But if you want to sell more coaching, show me you coaching somebody. Bring in a woman who needs help, right? Ask her problems, right? Go through your usual process. And then I want to see her get a result. Because if I see her get a result, here we are, show me what you're doing. If I see her get a result, then I'm thinking, I'm like her. I could get a result too. And then you adopt this policy where if it's free, it's public. If it's free, we're going to put it public. Some people will say, hey, can you do me, and they'll volunteer to be picked apart and coached. Some people will then look at it though and say, I love this person, but I don't want to be public. I don't want to have my message all over YouTube. I don't want people to know what I'm struggling with. Can I hire you? That's when you got them, right? And not got them like gotcha, got them like you can help somebody and you can get paid to do it as well. So make content that shows you doing the thing that you want to get paid to do and do it for free. And people will look at that and say, hey, can I pay you to do this for me? Because I need help. Right? So these 3 things will help you make more money. And it's super important.
Now, I can only share so much in this one video for you to implement right now. But if you want to learn how I implement this on my channel, plus I'm going to share 2 more advanced techniques that you can use immediately to blow up your YouTube channel, I put together a free training that you could join me right now. There's a link somewhere here. There's a button somewhere here. Click on that link and I will see you in the training. Let's go.